Okay, now it is, except for it moved. So, okay. It's still going, so.
Okay, all right. We have two additions to the agenda. One, just after G is zoning board pay. And then under new business, gravel bid. With those changes, is there a motion to approve the agenda?
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
Motion by John, second by Joel. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Alcohol agreements. We have Missy Olson from the bank is nice enough to come provide our notary services. So the Benton ones. All right, our first one is the NHL. I'll read the first paragraph. The agreement is made and entered into by and between the city of Lake Preston, South Dakota, a municipal corporation hereinafter referred to as the city, and the New Horizon Lounge, Brian Verhey, herein after referred to as the manager. So, we were going to change how often. This agreement shall be for the period beginning February 1st, ending of 2026, ending February 1st of 2028.
Or 2 year.
Yes. So, all right. So with that being the only change, is there a motion to approve operating alcohol agreement for NHL?
I'll make the motion.
I'll second it.
Motion by Rick, second by Austin. Any further discussion? And it's not an ordinance, so just regular vote should be fine, right?
Right, yeah.
Okay, so all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. All right, next we have the operating agreement with the other bar. This agreement made and entered into by and between the city of Lake Preston, South Dakota Municipal Corporation, hereinafter referred to as the city, and the other bar, Brian Berkey, herein after referred to as the manager. Again, this agreement shall be for a period of beginning February 1st, 2026, and ending February 1st, 2028. So,
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
motion by John, second by Joel. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. All right. Prairie Ag. This agreement made and entered into by and between the city of Lake Preston, South Dakota, a municipal corporation, herein after referred to as the city, and Prairie Ag Partners, Chad Dilla, herein after referred to as the manager. This agreement shall be for a period of beginning February 1st, 2026 and ending February 1st, 2028.
I'll make a motion. I'll second it.
Motion by Joe, second by Rick. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
You're signing your portion.
Let's start with me. Yeah.
You wanna come up here?
Here's another one. All right, we have Boomers. So this agreement made and entered into by and between the city of Lake Preston, South Dakota, a municipal corporation, hereinafter referred to as the city, and Boomers, Justin Cole, hereinafter referred to as the manager. That this agreement shall be for a period beginning February 1st, 2026 and ending February 1st, 2028. All right, Boomers.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
Motion by John, second by Joel. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Here's back 2 pages, what you just did.
For, okay. Okay.
All right, Lake Preston American Legion, this agreement, current commander, I guess we just don't name them. All right, this agreement made and entered into by and between the city of Lake Preston, South Dakota, and municipal corporation hereinafter referred to as the city, and the Porter L. Rich American Legion Post 63 by and through its current commander, hereinafter referred to as the manager. That this agreement shall be for a period beginning February 1st, 2026 and ending February 1st, 2028.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second it.
All right, I have a motion by Joe, second by Austin. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Okay. All right, Cafe. This agreement made and entered into by and between the city of Lake Preston, South Dakota Municipal Corporation, hereinafter referred to as the city, and Lake Preston Cafe, Sherry McMaster, hereinafter referred to as the manager. That this agreement shall be for a period of beginning February 1st, 2026 and ending February 1st, 2028.
I'll make a motion. Oh. Gotta be quicker.
Motion by Joe, second by Jeremy.
I need it pretty
Any
good.
further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? John abstains.
Due to conflict of interest?
Yeah.
Means that you want to have some place to go home to?
Of course, only if you voted no.
All right, could we have a motion to recess our regular meeting and meet as a Board of Adjustment for building permit?
So, go ahead.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second it.
There you go.
Get in.
Oh, I didn't get it already.
A motion by Austin, second by Rick. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? We're hereby meeting as a Board of Adjustments. The use of shipping containers as an accessory building, when zoned C1 commercial. Is he still back there? Oh, yeah.
Yes.
The post is hiding me well.
Is all your information on the table? or
That's-
what do you-
That's what I have.
I've come down and sign it all. Okay. And there's a building permit underneath that. The zoning board did approve
Okay,
because it is customarily incidental. Does it match its surroundings?
okay. So that's our question. Does it?
Has to go through the board of adjustment.
Right, we already did that.
After year,
Oh,
We-
It has to go through, you have to motion. You guys discuss.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's what we're starting, yeah. Okay. So that is our question.
So the zoning board kind of recommends to approve. Yep. Okay. It's good enough for me.
We've definitely talked about it several times, and initial conversations were, the latest map we had, it was residential, which was,
I think residential is probably more of a concern. than commercial.
right. Yeah, commercial has different standards.
but
Never
then
needs.
the latest map that Todd
Right.
Page has,
Right,
he is,
commercial,
commercial.
yeah, right,
Yeah.
yep. Yeah, I would say, yeah, the reason we were really discussing it was before, because we were under the impression it was residential, now we know it's commercial, so,
Yeah, we're just some confusion with
yeah.
that. The zone residential, but it's just facts or something.
Yeah, which happens often in town.
Thanks, Missy. You're welcome.
But we did find a map where it actually is listed, and that it is listed as commercial.
Yeah,
Which makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, okay,
Well, that's why we're doing all this, to get everybody on the same page.
So what, there wasn't, there doesn't have to be a conditional use permit or anything, does there?
No, and he's commercial.
But if it would have been commercial, then you have it, okay.
Yeah.
okay. Other discussion? Okay. So having, we do have the open permit somewhere.
That goes through that.
It's on the back of mine. So here we have, some of this is backward. Looks like he's supplied something established at the courthouse according to city requirements in 1986 when they purchased the property. It says, according to inaccurate city map, it was R1. Not that the city map was inaccurate, it was out of date. Here's a diagram. But I think everyone's driven by to look at it.
Voting on a pre-existing container, aren't we? This is not a new one that is.
Correct.
No.
Yeah.
And then after the fact. Right, we're just crossing our T's and dotting our I's.
Yeah, and
I haven't been listening, but yeah, he got a signature.
yeah, for good measure, Rick, you asked, he did actually get signatures from.
Well, it looks like we have proposed storage on here too.
I believe he did mention in the future he wanted to bring in a shorter one.
So 40 foot on here. Look like bigger.
Well, the proposed storage is the actual container.
the one that's there now.
Yeah.
Right.
And what's the other one here?
That's another old fan body
Oh,
that's been there.
Yeah.
oh,
He wants to replace that.
Oh,
So that's what Todd found. So, all right,
I was in the zoning part, so we talked about that so much in there, so.
yeah. Okay. So do you want us to approve the building permit? Because we usually don't do that.
Yeah,
But because
approve
of
it.
Special circumstances.
because I don't think I've ever done it like this.
No,
Like,
yeah.
because usually I do conditional use permits and then
Right.
put it in the paper and do all the
Yeah.
steps. But Todd K has had me do it just as the building permit.
Right.
So, and I did put it in the paper. So,
Okay. All right, so is there a motion to approve the building permits submitted by Alan Wild?
I'll move. I'll second.
Motion by Austin, seconded by Joel. Any further discussion?
I would guess that the reason we got zoning board is to provide us with information and recommendations, so
Right.
I
Yeah.
would say we'd only be right to follow the recommendation.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. We hereby adjourn as a Board of Adjustments and reconvene as regular council. Following on that, the zoning board is putting in extra work redoing these ordinances, and they have requested being compensated for their efforts, so. Which
You
one
guys
do
can
have
just-
input?
I mean, you guys can discuss if they get paid, like, say, $50 a meeting, or,
Okay.
you know, I don't know what you would expect or what you think,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, it's, no, it's up to, whatever.
I didn't see
And
it.
what's, he, said it'd be about 6 meetings? Is that what he's trying to do?
right,
It's gonna take a while,
yeah.
Is it done by June? Is it cool?
somewhere around there. We're meeting once a month.
Right.
I mean, they should be, take over their time.
Oh, absolutely.
We'll probably have to take it out of contingency because, you know, we didn't budget enough.
Right,
And
yeah. Yeah,
Somebody said $50 together, it's just enough number to go for.
For the meeting.
For a meeting.
input from the zoning board.
That's fine.
So,
I'll make a motion to give them $50 for me.
Excuse Father.
scared me.
Get your attention. I'm not coming out the door. $50 for me until they're done.
Motion by Rick,
I'll second.
second by Austin. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Get those books whipped into shape. Was Kristen coming?
Okay, so she did text me that she wasn't going to be able to make it, but so she had mentioned that it might be a good idea to partake in like this emergency training. This one that's in person. Let me see.
Was that Sioux Falls?
Yeah.
I remember. For a half day?
Which one is it? ISO what?
Registration for OEM.
Office of Emergency Management?
Yeah.
What was your
Which training is it? ISO what?
I think she said 300 or 400, one of those two. I think I remember right.
Because there's one for government officials. I think that's 800. I've done 1, 2, 3, 4,
I don't know. I didn't even know that they had different names. I've never even took one.
ISO 1 is basically a beginner's introduction class. And there's one for government officials. I think that's 800, 700, I think.
We need to discuss policies and procedures and.
How to deal with emergencies as far as how to request on behalf of the city, how to request assistance from the county and the state and
Okay.
all the change.
Chain of command and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Crisis track training.
I know. I don't see any abbreviations that he's talking about.
Okay, so maybe it's another
Maybe
new
they
one.
changed, maybe they didn't change it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just says crisis track training cities and counties.
That's a new one then. Because the other one was, put on to federal.
So
Yeah.
that one involves February 26th. And then I also sent
February
this.
19th is virtual. No cost. Cybersecurity, risk and resilience assessments, develop and improve emergency response plans, incident management and coordination principles. Well suited for utility operators, municipal staff, clerks, board members, and others responsible for water, wastewater management, emergency planning, or community preparedness. So,
And then we also got another one from Midwest Assistance. Theirs is February 19th. Is that the
is
one
that
you
the
just
virtual
said?
one?
Yeah, the virtual one.
Yeah.
It's just a different place that's putting it on.
Yeah.
I don't know here.
So, yeah. And the city will pay for your entrance because it's free. So. Just to let Brenda know if you would like to attend either.
Right, and the virtual one, I can send an email, and there's just a link.
All right. Ambulance report. Is that you?
Yep.
And you have the roster.
She didn't email me one,
Oh,
so I guess next month.
okay.
Great.
Well, it's recertification time for a good percentage of us. Bonnie's already got her paramedic one in. I got classes coming up March 3rd for my paramedic recertification and all that stuff, so other than that, haven't had much new for updates as far as any equipment or anything like that. We're gonna have, the state has put together funding to bring out a semi with interactive mannequins, training him. And it was gonna be at our January meeting, and then they decided it was too cold, so they decided not to come. About 2:30 that afternoon, they texted and said maybe. So, no, it's gonna be in July, which is a little nicer if you're trying to go in out of the building and into the semis and stuff. One, ours will be through Sanford, D. Smith will be through Avera. It's kind of split up based on, since they got the Avera facility there. And since we're standalone, and then Sanford took a bunch of them and stuff, but other than that, gonna have our annual get together Wednesday night, kind of Christmas supper, or whatever you wanna call it, kind of thing. And luckily been pretty quiet, I mean, as far as the number of calls.
How long have you been doing this? Do you not know don't use that word? That keyword should be forbidden, but go ahead, you did it to
We
yourself.
went 22 days without a call. Then we had 3 in 2 days. but that's
Exactly.
normal. But we didn't say anything, it just happened.
Okay.
We'll cover for D. Smith tomorrow for doing transfers, so I don't know if they've got the equipment down or if they're doing training or just what. Father Tech said we'll be covering for them initially. So other than that, hopefully everybody just keep up certifications.
Any new members?
Nope,
Is he right? Okay.
no new members, no, if we really even had much for inquiries neither. I know there's gonna be a class starting in Clear Lake that people could attend. Type thing. And there may be something pop up closer too, so.
All right, thank you. We'll read the roster.
I was just gonna ask you how many are on the roster, but if you're gonna read it off, you can
We'll
count.
find out next month, maybe. Cause it's not here today.
Oh, okay.
All right, any question for Joe? Okay. We tabled it so that we could have our special meeting about tip 2, the waiver approval. This is little council feedback for those not able to attend, were able to watch later. Those who did attend, questions, comments, care to inform the others?
The people that were there, they were all people that it would affect, I would call it.
Mhm.
Nobody seemed to be like, the only thing they said was what we had already said about not really
Right.
wanting apartments.
Mhm.
And, I mean, but beyond that, I mean, everyone there kind of seemed like they were okay with it.
hmm I think that whole, they have to live there for 6 months. It can't be a,
Right,
You know.
which could be, yeah, that's
One
up
owner
to,
occupied.
yeah,
Right.
like we want them owner occupied.
Mhm.
And then I did call Amy Post back the next day because it is asphalted.
Oh, yes, yeah, okay.
So,
so, yeah. Even those with concerns, they were good questions and that they weren't objections, that was,
Reasonable discussion.
right, just like us, like, okay, like, what happens, if no one builds? But Morgan Larson from the Development Board did, I don't know, she was present virtually, so, yeah, she addressed some of the measures that development board will take, trying to promote these lots, get them developed, timely manner, so,
So where's the money come from if it don't get developed? Like what's gonna make?
sales tax,
Sales tax?
Yeah.
So that'll come out of budget. But you don't know where it's gonna be cut or.
right, yeah.
and I mean, you know,
Hopefully that will end.
after
Yeah,
thinking
that's-
about it,
20 years. you know?
Yeah, right, yeah, but, there's been enough people inquiring, wanting to build in town that, because the plan is, the goal would be, it's kind of based on 2 houses a year, right? Was their
Right.
model, and that, it makes it sustainable. So I think 2 houses is
So
feasible.
the first 2 houses, the taxes off the bat should be able to make the payment?
We'd have 4 houses because it's 2 years, no payment,
Oh, okay,
right?
okay.
And how much is that payment?
48,000?
Yeah, that sounds.
Yeah, that's what they projected. Yeah,
So there's enough tax revenue for 4 houses to make that?
Well, and then the houses
Well,
that got included as well, right,
Yeah.
to the west.
yeah, so the
Right.
should produce $48,000 worth of tax.
Because did that include that whole part?
but those other parts, like what their taxes go to now, will stay. But if they
Right.
build on them, then the new stuff goes.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, because, yeah, one of those lots is slated for development as well.
And that tax is gonna be horrendous for those few
Just
houses.
don't math out yet.
No,
No,
4 houses at 5,000 each for taxes.
I mean, I don't even think that that one is to its max, but you know, this first one, because like the payments that I got in, was like 30,000 to send to Clinton's bank. You know, it goes from there, county, me, bank,
Mhm.
and it was like 30, 35. So
And this is the first year payments on that one.
yeah.
And that's the part I was trying to math out. If there's only 4 houses at 5,000 each, where does the rest of it come from every year?
You know, I
Oh,
mean, until it gets filled, you know, so.
and I did talk to Tammy. I think I had sent the email. She's good with TIFs, and that she
Yeah,
thinks it's good that we're going with Toby because
right,
he knows his stuff.
right,
So
yeah. So Tammy's, Joe, was it you had heard she maybe had a concern? It wasn't that she has a concern about tips in general.
I
So,
think it was maybe the last stuff.
right,
right, if it were a developer or yeah,
Yeah, more along that line.
They don't seem to have any concerns that we won't be able to make the payment, do they?
right, Toby.
Do you think that they would ever put us in a position going? with-
Well, I wouldn't think so, but I
based
mean,
on the reputation he has,
right,
and he's the one everyone tries to get, but yeah, there's always a risk to potential for great reward, so. For you guys to discuss.
I've kind of got mixed emotions about it.
Yeah, I'm just.
I'd like to see the town grow, but that's.
Yeah, that taxpayers' expenses a little bit.
So,
you
like,
feel
say-
strongly both ways.
Yes.
so
Well,
Pretty much.
it should be a developer doing it. You know, I don't think it should be the city having to do it, but. I mean, if it was that good a deal, I would assume a developer would have been in there building right now, is what I. That's the concern to me.
I see that. I think the challenge is getting someone to come to our small town when it's easier to make money in the big towns.
Yeah.
So, and they are making money in the big towns, so why would you come to a small town?
like say we couldn't make a payment or something, like would the development board be at all helpful with helping?
I think that's a fair question to propose.
how much money does the development board have?
Well, it depends.
Yeah.
Today or tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Like maybe we could put in somewhere with that agreement that we want with the development board and talk to them obviously about if it doesn't get built on, you know, we might need help. Because if we have to take 30,000 from our sales tax, that's,
Every year.
That's a chunk.
yeah, where's that gonna come?
you know, like that's our down payment on our street sweeper.
Right, well, and we still don't know what people in P are going to wind up doing. Trying to eliminate property taxes, which means our entire budget could be based on sales tax, which is a change,
Yeah,
sure.
that'd be good.
So,
And that's part of what's scary for a small town right now, spending that kind of. If it was, everything was sold in town and everything would be different, but. And it was moving pretty good.
Yeah.
And now it's pretty slowed up and. I don't know.
I guess what holds me back is the cost of a new build. And I don't
But,
know
yeah,
I don't know too many people in this town that make that kind of money.
well, that's
Some-
part of it, we would get them to move in, but, yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
They
well, it's just that it scares me.
Right,
Not that, yes, it'd be nice if they would.
You know, I guess there's some people that make enough money for those new
Right.
houses that
Yeah,
were
the
just
new ones
built.
out there
Yeah.
are in that ballpark, and they
Yeah.
did raise the cap to,
410.
yeah,
Yeah.
410,000, so I think
Which
that
seems
helps.
extreme.
I think that helps, maybe entice a developer as well. You can build a pretty nice house for $410,000.
I would think.
Yeah, I don't know anybody in town that can, or anybody that would be coming to town that can make that payment. They'll
Right.
be working out of town, you know?
Right, yeah, but what's the average value down in that new development?
3,
Somewhere around 3.
Yeah, 3+, so, yeah. Okay.
Is there a house in town that's worth 400?
Not many.
I mean,
Right,
it's a logical question,
right,
right?
yeah, and it's not that you would have to build it, no, you've gotta build what you
I
need
know.
to sell, so,
You might not want to go that high.
yeah,
Yeah, that's up to the builder.
Right.
Whoever building to sell or whoever building to own or whatever.
Because then they would be stuck with the lot, you know,
So who's selling the lots once this is tipped?
development board.
Development board is in charge of selling, so.
Yeah.
yeah,
Like I would say that we definitely urge like a realtor and advertising and like
well, yeah.
try to get them sold as soon as
Right.
possible.
Be aggressive about it.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is, yeah, they.
And that can all be in the agreement.
So does the price of the land go to the tip or does it go to the development board?
So in theory, the development board would not be making money. That was discussed at the meeting also, that the ultimate goal is to have the lots built on. So it's not that the development board would be making money on the lots. It would probably be like a, Morgan didn't say for sure, but even if the lots were given, you know, like $10,000 and you get your 10,000 back if you build within a year type thing. So the answer is really no one would get that money because it's more important to get them
So
developed.
essentially the lots we given to build on it, it all went well.
Right,
That was a option.
right, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I
It has to be
didn't
that way.
know if they're gonna put a price of 50,000, they could sit
No.
there for 10 years, you know?
Oh,
No,
yeah.
Yeah, no.
That's-
I don't think we would allow that or
No.
want to allow that. Yeah.
no, right, because it doesn't help the development board at all to,
No, they know the price of lots around town.
yeah. Today is Tuesday. Thanks. So you're wondering, would Development Corp, be willing to help out should?
Yeah, I mean, if it was $10,000 or $5,000 short of what come in or whatever to make that payment,
Right.
instead of coming out of sales taxes, if it's,
Or 30.
yeah, like, sure.
Or 30.
More negotiable.
And realistically, it might not be just for a year. You know, we don't know how it's gonna go. Hopefully, they'll all sell in the first day.
Yeah, 'cause what happens if they do take the tax and change that around, then what's,
So, yeah.
I haven't followed that. Like you really, that's like,
yeah.
They've
That's
been
like-
throwing out a bunch of other interesting bills.
Yeah.
So
that's
I
like
haven't heard that. I'm sure
300,
it's-
300 and some that wouldn't be in our budget.
Mm.
Well, no, it's still, right. No, they're saying sales tax would have an extra amount tacked on and that would recoup. But
Oh,
Well, for some cities,
yeah,
there's
right.
a lot of communities that don't have that. You know,
Right.
If you have a grocery store and that's
Yeah.
it, then it's pretty hard to sustain
Yeah.
the city.
right.
Yeah, I have expressed my concern.
Yeah, cause I think I read someplace and they wanna go from 4.2% to 5% or something, I can't.
Right, and it sounds like the governor's plan is even got different rates, like, for different area, like, it sounds very complicated for his.
Going up for the,
Yeah, like, that would be, challenge, so, yeah, we'll hope that doesn't happen in the current form of proposals. So, my recommendation would be that, I don't know what committee, probably this side of the table, judging how it usually goes, but, meet with a few development board members to try to hatch out, council can bring up their concerns. The February 23rd is the annual meeting that will be at the community room, for the development court. So I don't know. if that
Maybe we
committee-
could try to do it then.
Yeah, maybe that committee could.
What kind of committee you want?
What's closest to?
Buildings and cemetery?
Probably buildings,
Buildings.
yeah.
So that's Pooh, Austin, and Jeremy.
So I will have to get back to you on the time. I can't remember, I think it's at 7, but do not quote me on that, so. But it's the 23rd. of
Should we also email, maybe Toby and ask him what Jeremy was wondering about, you know, how does 4 houses cover the
Right,
50 grand
okay.
in- that we would have to pay,
Yeah, I don't
or how that
understand
works
structure works.
exactly? Yeah,
paid like just over 2.
Yeah.
And that's, like you say.
Because, 400,000, if you're at 5,000 after the school got their share,
yeah.
to go
and
from
kind of
to 4 of us.
Yeah, cause the 4 are gonna pay for the other 4,
Yeah,
Mhm.
so it's like,
Yeah,
And there's sort of time constraint in all this too, isn't there?
no, he's
No,
pushing
that-
it back.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
no,
good, good.
Yeah,
Oh,
originally he had wanted us to
Mhm.
submit it to get it before, but they meet monthly, so,
Oh,
right?
I thought that
Right,
was,
like he
hard to
said,
do it, or-
they would bring it to the March meeting.
oh, okay.
Right. So I think the initial rush was, again, the current governor is looking to reallocate this funding source to help subsidize the payment of expansion of 2 airports in the state.
Mhm.
So this pool of money might not be available long-term. That was the initial rush.
Right,
So
that's not a concern.
I think it's still a concern, but,
We can't let that make a decision.
If we get our hand in the
either.
cookie jar quicker,
right. I mean, the lid snaps shut in your hand, it still
Yeah,
hurts.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
we might as well take our time and make sure we're,
if we're gonna do it right,
yeah,
or as best
so,
we can.
So like, are we gonna need, like after they meet with development board, are we waiting until the March meeting to, because because then that would mean Toby would bring it the April meeting.
well, yeah, we're looking at the 9th for our,
Yeah.
next meeting in March.
I just wanted to make sure that you all realize.
Right, well, as
And if
opposed
that's the
to
only
having
thing we have to
an,
discuss, I mean,
otherwise we're looking at another meeting in February, so.
it would be a quick one, I would think.
That's up to you guys.
I mean, I have no objection to that. Everybody else does.
no, I'll be gone on the 5th to the 4th or something, but
Oh, okay.
Okay, So it sounds like we wait until March 9th and
Okay,
let the cookies almost fall where they may, whatever. Okay. Okay. All right. Are you a banner? Or is there just no banner?
Edward Coaching.
Just the Second Street.
Oh, down later? Yeah.
Okay, so this is the engineering report.
Yeah, if it comes in that email.
Yeah. This is the agreement.
Okay. All right. We've talked about the situation with our streets and trying to improve them in bits and pieces. So Second Street Southeast between Fremont and Spring Avenue are reconstruction. Ms. Buman, Banner Associates, a Banner, is pleased to submit his agreement for professional engineering services to complete the design and provide engineering services during construction of the street reconstruction project consisting of improvements on Second Street Southeast between Fremont Avenue South and Spring Avenue South. Attachment 1 is the scope of engineering services, which defines the work to be completed and the schedule for completion. Figure 1 identifies the project area. Banner Associates proposes to provide professional services for an hourly, not to exceed fee, including reimbursables of $7,500 plus applicable taxes. If additional tasks are required, which are outside of the scope of services, they will be considered additional services and payment shall be based upon direct labor and expenses at fixed rates. Additional services will not occur unless we receive written authorization to proceed. The basis for the estimate of costs of professional services is included in attachment 2, schedule labeled rates and expenses 2026. If this agreement meets your approval, please sign and date the acceptance block below and return 1 copy to Banner. Please do not hesitate to contact our office if you have any questions regarding this matter. So, did everyone have a chance to check this out in email? Is there a discussion?
is that section that kind of got ripped up when they were working over there?
No,
That's already included.
Oh,
It's gonna be,
It's the
The next block.
Yeah.
So,
Main Street will be, at this point, then Main Street will be from Main, Second Street, all the way across to
the park.
Steve's.
Oh, yeah.
okay.
Beyond your dad.
Spring Avenue?
Mm-hmm.
And then that one block that we're talking about would be our out of pocket, and then the rest is all under our project.
Okay.
There's gonna be asphalt scrape and gutter from basically the alley by Ronnie Olson's to the east, and then it'll be back to gravel to the west towards Main. Because that was gravel, can't get them to put asphalt and curb gutter in there.
Okay.
We need a motion?
Yes.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
Motion by Rick, second by John. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Okay. And then have most people turned in their easement agreement, Brenda, for the TAP grant?
I'm still waiting on some. The folder is right there.
Yeah.
As far as two-way, there is some problem areas, one driveway. With the way this summer, a couple minor other little fine details. Just some concrete rework that's gonna probably take place this spring. Or summer, whenever the concrete tree gets down. Like I say, one driveway and 2 sections of sidewalks of last year's project, they get redone.
So you got one on my house. One in front of my house. What's that? It got cracked and then they filled it. I thought,
Oh, they did that all over a lot of places. Yeah, that was their solution, I guess, with Brando. Yeah. But no, as far as 2A, nothing really to report there yet. Water tower, nothing really happened. Everything's running good still. Tapping, we're just waiting on the state and then the easements to come back. And then chip sealing. I do have them, we're on the books to do some crack sealing too, before they chip seal, get them filled in, but other than that, that's all speaking of Cedric, have.
Okay, thanks. Any questions for Cedric Foxy?
Yeah, thanks, Cedric.
Yeah, you bet.
Okay. We have no public comments. Approved minutes of the January 12th regular meeting. Anyone have any comments? Is there a motion to approve?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second
You broke up the pattern. Joel has seconded every John motion.
Yeah.
So motion by John, second by Joe. Any further discussion? All in favor? Opposed? Motion carries.
Must be slipping.
Yeah. Committee reports.
No one met.
Okay.
So.
Yeah,
I'm good.
That was even quicker. Now, Brian.
Now we're ready to roll.
Almost there. Alright, touch base on 2A, the warranty work. The guy showed up this afternoon to blast the vandalism off of the bathrooms.
oh, good.
So they're gonna start tomorrow at 7 a.m.
Okay.
So that's hopefully gonna do the trick. We have MSHA training coming up the 26th of this month. 25th of this month. We have ISO reevaluation on the 26th.
Did you inform our campers that they won't be able to use
Yeah.
it? Okay.
And then also we're I'm working on getting our pool recertification, to run stuff there. And then we did took our recertification class for a bug sprayer last month. So that's all I got. I guess.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. I talked to Rebecca. She probably won't be doing the audit until like March.
Oh.
Typically, they've been doing it in like February. They're a little behind. Okay, so we had started talking about street sweeper and like looking at prices and things.
Uh-huh.
And we can't afford a new one. So we can't go through Sourcewell. And so I had emailed Missy to see if like, can the city get a loan through First National Bank? You know, like this year we set aside that 30,000. So that could be the first down payment or whatever.
Mhm.
And then if we tried to do like 20,000 the years after, like, are you guys good with me doing a loan application? She said that's what I would need to do next. So
How much is a street sweeper?
No, I'm guessing the used one's $150. Yeah.
right.
Oh,
A phone one.
That's a deal. Right.
Really?
That's one with 3,000, 4,000 hours on it. Wow. But
Kinda gotta have one though.
the one we
You don't
have,
want another piece of junk.
I don't want
You already have
to knock on wood, but the one we have right now so far has been doing okay.
How many hours are in it?
Ours,
Yeah.
like
Well, the elevator.
4,000.
Oh, okay.
I think it's 4,000 is all on that one. But ours is all gearbox and chain driven.
Mhm.
All the new ones now are hydraulic. A lot less
So
to take care of.
we get 30,000 a year, right? For budget?
I mean, we could, whatever
So, I
you
mean,
guys
okay,
wanna,
so-
Typically 20, this year we could make 30.
Okay,
Right.
let's say we take this 30 and roll it over, so we got more to work with next year. Now, could ours make it another season
Hopefully, I think so. We could be there.
without, bubble gumming us to death,
Right. I think
you
so.
know? That way,
It'd be more of a desirable down payment too.
We had
Yeah.
50 grand then.
50.
Yeah.
It's a good thought.
this way, all the streets will be done, green, north-south streets will be.
Right. Yeah.
So, and then,
Wouldn't be as hard on the thing.
yeah. So, that's just what I'm kind of thinking.
We can still move forward with the application and see what it would be.
okay.
And then if we,
What type of terms?
yeah, the terms.
Oh, yeah, I
if we
mean,
can
Yeah.
wait.
I mean, it doesn't hurt to ask.
ask.
Well, at least if we got our foot in the door,
Yeah.
like, something comes up late this fall, or late summer, or whatever.
If you find one, then.
Trying to
Yeah.
get our ducks in a row.
Yeah, we got
Right.
the ducks in a row.
Is there ever, have you ever seen any sort of grant that can go to something like that exactly, or no?
I
No,
haven't,
okay.
no.
I think that's a
But,
good idea. Just proceed with the loan application. No one says we actually have to use it,
Yeah.
Right.
but we have it available.
Yeah.
And maybe make sure, ask Missy if we would have to, let's say we decide we don't want to buy one. Are we better off doing the loan application when we have one in mind?
Okay.
Because
Yeah,
rates
that'd be-
change
It
and,
costs,
yeah,
it costs a little bit to get that.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Get that
so-
application cage.
yeah. So maybe we want to wait on the loan app, but it sounds like we'd be agreeable to.
Well, yeah, I think.
Yeah, I
so.
mean,
And I think maybe we're at the information gathering point, maybe
Yeah.
not doing the application, but finding out what it would be.
Right,
Should we
Just keep it up.
file?
They got one on here, but like I say, it's got 3,600 hours,
oh,
and this is on their website, so it's in Fargo,
Yeah, so it probably got run 40 hours a week.
and it's got 20,000 miles.
How much is that one?
The price isn't listed on this one, it's just on here, 3 call. But it's 2021,
Just lowball them right now.
so it'd be basically 20 years newer than ours.
Offer them $1.50.
Yeah. But
okay,
Yeah, I mean,
we can get, I mean, if you guys want us to, we can get some used prices and
Well, I
like
think-
used prices or
Yeah.
something.
I think
I don't
be on the
think it's-
lookout
I
for.
mean, I might be wrong, but I don't think it's a prayer of us getting a brand new one.
No.
I mean, they're 200 plus.
it's like buying a combine, I guess used a very short time during the year.
Okay,
But I just say keep an eye out. Keep an eye open.
Yeah.
Just,
And just kind of research what our financial options are at the same time.
And then my last thing is, I don't know if any of you have seen my window, but I've been leaving my blinds closed because I've already been having problems with headaches because of how stressful this job is. And after someone came in and yelled at me about nuisance property, I'm not dealing with it. So I've closed the blinds, and there's like 3 things that say, like, if you're just dropping off a bill, put it in the thing. But if you actually need me, knock on the door. But I mean, I enjoy when people come in and bring their utility bill, and I'm always, talk to them or say thank you or whatever. So I don't know if I'm going to open it back up and just put a sign and like put complaint sheets out there. Like, if you have something to complain about, write it down.
right, yeah.
Well,
'Cause I think at some point we need to look at opening the blinds again. Some people think you're not here and leave. So But again,
If they're just coming to complain,
right,
that's
in no way,
fine.
shape, or form should you have to take their abuse either. And we have sought legal guidance on how to deal with that. So,
Right.
yeah,
Perhaps after the dust settles with some of these nuisance properties, people are less whiny.
well, hostile even.
Right.
Okay.
That might be a good
That might
word.
be a better term.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They were hostile when they came in here.
Yeah.
And excuse me, but that person saying that, well, you were hired, that's your job.
But it's not.
I'm a
Yeah.
finance officer.
right.
I go over budget and utility bills.
Yeah, you weren't hired to be yelled at. So,
So,
We're just gonna do what we,
Yeah.
what we need to do.
so very understandable. But
So
yeah,
I
when you're
might-
ready,
I might open it, but have like a orange or red sign, like saying, if you have complaint, here are the sheets.
right. And we do have that. We have the right to refuse. Like,
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
what Todd had
at
sent
that
us.
point, just close the window. The door's locked anyway, so
Right.
yeah.
Okay.
Just no longer engage and send them on their way.
Okay.
So, yeah, or know that law enforcement will be notified. This is absolutely unacceptable. All right, so that was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So moved.
I'll second.
Motion by Joe, second by John for approval of claims. Any further discussion? All in favor? Opposed? Motion carries. Financial report. Anyone see anything? I've got 20 pages of notes.
Mhm.
I did
Oh,
try to
that
look at,
was- okay, just fine, well, yeah,
I was looking at percentages, but with it being so new,
Right. So,
there were
Yeah.
no alarming percentages. That's usually my indication that something's out of whack.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second it.
Motion by John, second by Austin. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Any other building permit issues?
no, we will have a variance from Boomers at the March meeting.
Oh, okay.
Their construction.
Mhm.
I was just thinking about that. Still do that or not.
Nuisance properties, the residents did get their letters.
obviously.
One voiced concern. All right, and we being Brenda, got a letter. Attention Mayor, Council Office Manager, and Enforcement Officer regarding the nuisance property agreement. I won't disclose the address, but, y'all got a copy of this?
Yep.
Okay, so, you're appraised, we don't need to, give ammunition for folks at coffee. So with this matter, Brian, did you share the pictures with others?
Yep.
Okay, so, yeah, Brian has been doing work. Input on, where you want this to go.
The picture of Google Earth, just the date, the December of 21, pre-construction. And the picture, the other picture I sent is the one of the day after I did said work.
I'd say the said work was done properly.
Yep.
I don't remember what is even wanting.
He wants it
So-
packed.
It's a wheeled skid loader, it packs as you place it. It's not my first day placing gravel with the skid steer.
Yeah,
So we were playing like if you do this, I'll get rid of my nuisance property thing.
No, one has nothing to do with the other.
So
yeah, it says as of January 26th, lot now has 2 low spots where it's retaining water and gravel levels below initial pre-construction.
I can look at pre-construction on this handy Google Earth image and I can beg to differ that there's more than that in this picture.
Yeah, so, I think, my opinion is we have done our due diligence on
Are you
returning.
saying we give it all the due consideration it deserves?
I'm saying that does seem to be the case,
Yeah.
but how you are the council and may
Well,
deem
I
otherwise.
don't think there should be any more time.
No, I did it along the first time, if I remember right. And then we were planting, yeah, so that was planting season, and that wasn't good enough, so then I went back and got back, and I scooped it all out of there, was 3 loads of what? Something like that. 3 or 4, yeah. Hauled out and hauled the gravel back in, which I don't care any construction that ever took place, you're only gonna affect this much of your surface area. I dug out at least 4 to 6 inches in most places out there and replaced it, and yes, as I placed it, I packed it with the wheels of said skid loader. And then when I got all done, I took a picture and sent it to Brenda to document the date that it was done.
I don't think there's much more you can do.
No.
I've driven by said property, I don't see any
Well, it doesn't,
significant
I mean,
issues.
it doesn't help that they're out there moving snow with a snow plow and it all ends up in the corner, down there on the property and the corner of the intersection.
Mhm.
I mean, even this picture right here, you can see on the Google Earth image, you can see where all the gravel sitting before construction even took place. So,
Okay,
So as far as the nuisance property part,
Yeah.
I mean, Tim was kind of waiting to see because his advice would be to tow it. Cause it doesn't even have a license on it.
So push forward with that.
Did this property owner get a new letter when the
I
others
can
went
check.
out?
yep.
Those
Not the
those
one-
main ones?
Right,
No,
so did not get
Not
an
the main
August date
ones.
for a deadline, so,
no.
yeah, so we're not held to an August deadline. Okay, so. Council is
See what
ready
he-
to,
see when he comes back in the spring.
I was gonna say, yeah, he's not doing anything this winter anyway, we take winters off, so come spring. Proceed as part of the contract.
Yep.
Okay. All right, last bit of old business, second reading of ordinance 472, TAC 26. An ordinance amending appropriation ordinance 471, TAC 25, and providing for a supplemental budget and adjusting appropriations of the city of Lake Preston for the year 2026. Be ordained by the city of Lake Preston, Kingsburg County, South Dakota as follows. Section 1. It is hereby deemed necessary and there is hereby appropriated the following sums to meet the obligation of the city of Lake Preston, South Dakota. From the general fund, $118,585. Source of funding, designated fund balance. Dated this 9th day of February, 2026. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
I'll second.
Motion by Joe, second by John. Any further discussion? Roll call vote. John? Joe?
Aye.
Jerry? Joel?
Aye.
Austin?
Aye.
Rick?
Aye.
All ayes. Motion carries. I almost thought we were getting a 2025 Audi.
Oh, did I
Turns out
spell it
I can
wrong?
read and it's the
Oh.
audit.
Oh,
Okay.
You just forgot to see your ass also.
Right? At least it's not just me.
So like last year's audit, we had over the threshold of federal dollars, but in 25 we didn't. So now instead of like 22,000, it's 16,500.
Okay. So you just need us to prove that she does the audit?
Right. And then I think there's a page you have to sign.
All right. And Brenda said this will likely happen in March rather than February, but if you're okay with ELO doing the audits, someone want to make that motion?
I'll make that motion considering they've done it for a number of years, but
I'll second it.
everything would be good.
Yeah, especially with our water sewer stuff.
And they
Who's trying to come in with.
they literally have just one working on that part.
So motion by Joe, second by Austin. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. I guess on the governance signature,
I think so, yeah.
year management. Sorry, folks. Local boards of equalization.
Those are just some dates and
Yeah,
info.
so, Tammy's letter to Jeff with the DOR says that, Lake Preston should reappraise the value on homes and there's no change on land. March 1st, assessment notices will be mailed. March 12th is the last day for written appeal. I do not mean to throw the postal service under the bus, but I'm concerned that 11 days is not long enough, but I wonder if we have a little bit of.
I think that might be like the actual, date stamped. Yeah.
Postmark date.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess for our 4 viewers, I would encourage you, if you plan to appeal, do it right away. Because, who knows with man. March 16th through 20th, the local board convenings. You cannot go past the 20th. March 23rd, the clerk must return all books, appeals, decisions, and appeal forms to the DOE office. And March 27th, 2026 is the last day to send written notice of the board's decision to each appellant. Oh, if I read all the way, I have heard rumblings of issues with mail getting postmarked and mailed out in a timely manner. You may still need to meet on the 20th to wrap up all appeals. So, yeah,
Right.
she's aware also.
So like we usually set that meeting on that Wednesday.
Yeah, I can. How about Thursday?
Not Wednesday, okay?
No.
So the 19th.
Yes, please.
So March 19th.
Yeah.
Maybe at 6 or would we?
Yeah.
Okay.
6 o'clock.
I will be returning from visiting my marine vets. So. Oh, yeah. And then, one addition to the fire department roster.
Rooster.
Oh, Bergen Woodcock. So his name has officially been added. Gravel bid for the newspaper. This was last year. Okay, and do we just need? Do you need all 4 types of gravel? What ones do you need?
Just crush.
Just crushed. So the screen,
No, we shouldn't do that.
no. Trucking,
Then trucking.
this, these,
Do we need P-Rock?
Well,
No, shouldn't, but it's nice to be able to have an
Okay.
item. And that's gonna be trucking anyway.
well, yeah, so I mean.
Nobody around here does P-Rock.
Yeah, so I mean, you're basically,
Trucking and materials.
1 inch state spec base.
Crushed. Yeah, it wouldn't hurt to have that too, I guess.
That's what it's called.
okay, crushed is the base course.
trust me,
Okay. So for sure not the screen,
No.
but then the others. Okay. All right. Is there a motion to put the bid in the newspaper?
Yeah.
Or, base course, P-Rock, and trucking? There. Motion by Rick, second by Jeremy. Any further discussion? All in favor? Opposed? Passes. We do have an application for pool manager.
I think I left it on the table.
Yeah,
Okay.
it says pay is negotiable, so I don't know, we might want to go into executive just to review pay later. Okay. Employee concerns.
Good. Good for now.
I'm good.
Council?
Haven't heard anything.
One thing I have, we didn't see a lot of stray cats with our cameras in there.
Yeah, there is that.
Ditto.
We're starting to come back.
Thanks for coming back.
Found their way back to town?
Oh, it's all the way from Doug's place?
Yeah.
Coyotes are hauling them in.
Yeah, they were loud the other night, the coyotes.
Yeah. Well,
Do you have anything, Joe? You didn't.
I been talking to the guys on their trucks, their vehicles, fleet, whatever you wanna call it.
Uh-huh,
They all been needing repairs. And we were discussing maybe a new pickup. And then,
a new to us pickup.
yeah, and then get rid of one, the old red that has the water tank and put the tank in the other. It was a switch around, I knew they had some from that come from the water tower, liquidated
Oh,
damages to.
right.
Um, and then we had talked about maybe using some of that for a slide for the pool possibly. Upgrade that a little bit
Is it 5,000 or 6,000?
for the slides.
Yeah.
12.
12.
total, I think.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and PCW talked about their puzzle thing that they're
Oh,
doing next month now. Donating towards the slide.
Oh, fun.
So
So last time I talked to Jeremy, well, a couple weeks ago, I talked to Jeremy and he said, well, just gotta get some prices, so we called around, got some pricing on some stuff, but yeah, you know, there's gonna be of that liquidated damage money, there's gonna be some that's gonna have to be paid to Banner for their additional work on the being late. So,
So we gotta get all the numbers together and kind of look at it and see if we should clean up the fleet a little bit.
Update it.
Yeah. The newest one is pushing 20 years old, so. And it's in the shop.
currently,
Yeah,
and that's not even a cheap fix either, I mean.
no. But And the other one the same way, you know, but the red one's just hanging on by threads to keep the water flowing, you know, and the
Well,
the brakes ain't worth fixing, I mean, it's
No,
so rusted out, but
we pulled that out of the wood, out of the
yeah.
weeds.
We put a flywheel to get it going last time, just,
Yeah. And then there was
U-bolt.
leaf spring,
Yeah.
that's what broke.
It's rusted, it's just rusted out. But, so yeah, I just clean up the fleet.
And I worry about, like you said, about what if this tax thing comes down, this isn't even an option in a few years with our budget being tight.
Well, that's the thing, this don't have to come on a budget, if you have this funds that you could use to upgrade some stuff now.
Right now.
So would one pickup have the water and mosquito sprayer?
No, we put the water in the dually.
Oh, okay.
Turn that into Bert's pickup.
Yeah, and then he can have batteries and weed eaters and leaf blowers all on board.
The racks are set up for it.
Okay.
Then you got just a regular pickup with the slide out for tools and trays and stuff, it don't have to be a utility body or nothing.
Well, yeah, and if they have to run after something, they got
Yeah.
something very dependable, you know.
Exactly. Get down the road with.
Well, yeah, and that vibration that we've been feeling, it's gotta be that water pump
Yeah.
that we found. If we were driving down the highway, it makes a weird noise. And I heard it today, so I brought it to him so he could, and it took him driving it to hear it. And then
Finally showed up.
finally we found it.
Surprised it ain't leaking, you think
The
it's,
water
if the water pump bearing is that bad that,
Wow.
You can feel it.
Apparently you just leak all over.
I know it, they don't like it drop, but. I grabbed the fan and like, oh boy, we're not too much more.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sketchy.
And we flushed the heater cord plugged, you know, the coolant system's all rusted up in it. So the heater don't work, you gotta put a new heater cord in it. Means we're gonna flush the system anyway, and
The whole dash is getting tore out of it.
yeah, so we gotta tear that out to get that in there.
We'll be without a pickup for a hot minute.
Yeah, yeah, kind of sounds like maybe
Yeah, that's
stop spending money.
where
and-
look, yeah, that's the thing, where you stop on the things, you like,
Mhm.
so that's the best one to get down with. You know which one, but
Yeah.
that's it all. Yeah, so. Well, that's all I had is about that up and.
Basically, the options we got were 50 to 52,000 for
Fleet, brand new pickup, yeah. And you go to a lot, buy a used one, if that, you can spend that on a used one.
And guess what? No one got warranty.
Yeah, nothing.
Yeah,
Anything on state bid?
That's fleet pricing.
Yeah, that is, that's through this
It's like 4,500 off,
off, yeah.
sticker price or whatever, so.
Yeah, and Brookings Auto Mall, I gotta get with him yet, but, they're the only guys that didn't have the fleet price on it. Like,
See, they might be a little bit less, yeah.
Yeah, cause they were at 55, and I was like, the exact same one from Prostralos is, the price is the exact same, but this is $2,000 more and they're at 51.2. This is 55,000 and they don't have a fleet price on there at all, so I wanna get that.
For under 50 for a brand new truck and.
Yeah.
You got all the warranty, it's gas engine.
And these are for 3/4 ton gas, long box crew cabs.
Yeah.
That's what I was just mad.
So then we could fit our wrenches in the back.
Yeah, right now
The gate.
they hang out the back.
Yeah, and then, it's nice to have, like wintertime, just to have coveralls or boots in rain or whatever, not in the back in the pickup, because in our metal detector and all that.
In the summertime, yeah, that'll.
So, is it gonna be a 4-door?
Yeah,
Okay,
so like the inside right now, they have regular cabs, they can't.
Yeah.
Inside.
yeah, I'm gonna fight.
Very
Yeah.
in there. Yeah, it means that you don't want to have to come on a budget now if it was a
Mhm.
workable deal.
Mhm.
I mean, there's so many other things we is needed coming up. It could be good thing to look at, so get some more numbers exact and down, and
Mhm.
we don't know what Banner was charging for
Yeah,
The extra. 28.4.
28.4.
You got 100 and,
It'd leave us, I'd send it to somebody, or, you know. It was, oh, shit, it didn't show up. My
72.
bad. I thought it showed up on your guys' deal.
72, somewhere.
it's just over 100,000 you got some,
Right at 100, the other, minus the 28. Yeah, 71.3 is what we have left.
No, that wasn't left.
Okay.
That's all I had.
And Joel, you said cats.
Yes. You see a lot of cats in your camera at night.
And you'll be seeing even more, because I'm sure they're having spring kittens.
I'm sure. So maybe we need to start trapping again, what we did last time.
Yeah, no, we did that. It was cold.
Yeah.
When it got cold, we just stopped. They slowed way down.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna lie, I haven't seen them much in this area. Maybe I'm wrong.
Really?
I haven't seen.
I'm seeing them more in my yard, I'm hearing
Yours.
people, your yard. They're out. I don't
Maybe
know.
it's just over by my house, they must think I'm gonna give them a saucer of milk or something.
I've got one that roams by mine, but it's the same one every night.
We've got a couple of different ones. Oh, I don't know.
I've seen some down by my parents and Anthony's too, but
And we can ask residents if we can do traps in their yards, so we don't neutralize them, we just take them out
Yeah.
and release them.
Let them do cat things somewhere else.
How many did you take last year?
I think I took 10.
10? Wow. And then the rest we released out that way. And they all ran the same direction.
just got off an old man.
Closer. Nothing last year.
No,
There was something, but I can't remember what the hell it was.
yeah, I'm in the same boat.
I wrote mine at the top of my paper when I got here, so I didn't have to look up again. Okay, mine, I feel like I say it way too many times a year, but if we could just please treat one another with some respect, like this, we shouldn't have to close our blinds to protect staff from abuse and, yeah, it's just unacceptable, so, yeah.
If you can't talk to me nice, don't talk to me at all.
Yeah, unfortunately, people aren't being taught that anymore.
And I did admit that I got riled up.
Well,
So,
No,
that
actually, so
happens,
human.
but,
Human
yeah,
nature.
It kind of is, I think probably just disengage as soon as it possibly can.
yeah. Know that that person's looking for a response, but
Don't give
it's
them,
hard to, yeah, not get drawn in, so.
easier said than done.
So our next meeting will be March 9th at 7 PM. And I know we need to go in to executive for personnel, do we
Yep.
need to go in for legal? Does anyone need to discuss what was discussed with the lawyer?
Yeah, I don't know exactly what. So we
Okay,
Yeah.
so.
Yep.
Legal and personnel
Sounds good.
at 8:32.